May have fixed it. That'll work. Alright, welcome back. We're going to continue on with Kalara. Yep. Where we left off, we were in Haven. We just got done taking care of that rift, the big rift. So let's see what's in store for us. Hope you guys doing okay. You guys doing all right? Okay, let's see. We got loot. Got Dawn Lotus and Elf Fruit. Sweet. Over here. Okay. Talking about a patient. Alright, let's head out. Now what I kind of do is, in this beginning, I just kind of look around. Be a little bit of a looty bird. Look for anything and everything I can find. That way I don't have to do it later. The thief blade, that's cool. Alright. Usually around most of these buildings, they'll have at least elf fruit that you can pick up. Gotta get through these people. These people will eventually move once, you know, I go and talk to Cassandra. Yes, it says, find Cassandra in the Chantry. So we gotta go to the Chantry to speak with Cassandra. See, this is what I'm talking about. Can't do the double jump. Alright. There we go. Read. Okay, some more about another sick patient. That's not good.
Good luck sealing those rifts.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I will try my best to seal the
Walk
rifts.
safely, Herald of Andraste.
Alright.
Why did Lady Cassandra have her in chains? I thought Seekers knew everything.
Who thought Seekers knew everything? Well, I mean, they're still human-ish if they're human, and people make mistakes. I mean, it was kind of suspicious that we were there at the remnants of what happened. So, I really don't blame Cassandra for being suspicious. That was outside. And here's the apothecary. You can talk to him if you want, but he's just gonna tell you to go see Cassandra first. Okay. We're almost done. Like I said last time, just look everywhere. You'll be surprised at what you'll find.
Chancellor Roderick says that the Chantry wants nothing to do with us.
Oh, did I level? Sure did. So we're gonna go back into double daggers. Now we got flank attack, parry, and sneak attack. I want to do sneak attack and fly. That way, when we're being sneaky, we'll get extra damage, which will be great. Which will be.
Most of the Grand Clerics
All right,
have
in the
died.
chantry we go.
Who will lead us now?
Yes, there's also lootables inside chantry
Go in
as well.
peace, Herald of Andraste.
Have you gone completely mad? She should be taken to Val Royo immediately, to be tried by whomever becomes divine.
I do not believe she is guilty.
The elf failed, Seeker. The breach is still in the
At least I
sky.
did something.
For all you know,
Jeez.
she
So
intended
critical.
it this way.
I do not believe that.
No, he's just panicking and can't really blame them. They lost their leader. They weren't expecting to lose her. Ow, that was my head. And, you know, they don't know what to do. And they're all gonna fight over it about it. Yeah. Good thing about being a rogue is, especially in this area, you have a lot of lock picking to do. Later on, like, if you play any of the other classes, you can get lock picking, I believe, but it would just take more time, to be honest. I haven't really played the fighter or the mage, because those classes just don't interest me that much. But, you know, you do you. There's nothing wrong with any of the classes. It's whatever you want to make your character as. Loot. Get all the loots. Ooh. I have to change out some weapons and armor here soon. See if there's anything better we just grabbed. Nope. Nothing in there. Okay, I think we're all done in this area. Let's go talk to Cassandra and what sounded like one of the Grand Clerics. Also, like right here, it's just a good measure to make sure after every time you come back to your stronghold to go ahead and turn in the things that you get from. I can already put that on. Oh, I was about to say, wow. Anyway, it's a good thing to go ahead and turn in anything that you picked up from enemies. It'll help you in the long run. It can give you bonuses and stuff like that. Okay. Armor. I think rogues are medium. That one does one more than what we're using. Oop. Oh, wait, we had accessories. What do we got? Belt of staggering. Yeah, why not? Alright, turn in research.
That will help.
And she won't talk to you till after you talk to Cassandra too. A book. The Maker. You guys can go ahead and pause the video if you want to read it for more lore. Completely up to you.
Chain her! I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
I did everything I could to close the breach. It almost killed me.
Yet you live. A convenient result insofar as you're concerned.
Have a care, Chancellor.
Wow.
The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
This... Yeah, that one.
You really think your Maker would send someone like me?
The Maker does as he wills. It is not for me to say.
Even if that means a Dalish elf is his chosen?
Humans are not the only people with an interest in the fate of the world.
True.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
He didn't like that.
This
That one
is the
bit.
Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
See. What help?
If you're truly trying to restore order,
That is the plan.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
see there, that is the army of the Inquisition, or at least what we have so far. Okay. Alrighty. So we can go talk to the apothecary now. This is where I usually spend some time just talking to everybody. Okay.
Look who's back from the dead. Again.
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though. So, you're welcome.
I didn't realize. Thank you.
Yeah, well, you can pay me back by fixing the world. Name's Adan. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
You're a bit cranky. Why not?
For a healer, you don't seem particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen. You want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Gladly. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. But there are a few around who can help.
How are your people holding up?
There's no shortage of work. That's for damn sure.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
Farewell.
Alright, so we'll need to find Master Tegan's notes. Here's where we upgrade our potions. Let's see, healing. I can go ahead and... Well, nope. I need some more elf root. See, this is where it becomes important for you to kind of just gather these type of things and keep them. They don't really count too much towards your inventory. It's more or less the armor and weapons and type of things. That's what takes up your inventory slots.
The chosen of Andraste, the blessed heroes sent to save us all.
Am I riding in on a shining steed?
I would have suggested a griffon, but sadly they're extinct.
See?
Joke as you will, posturing is necessary. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars, both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
What do you mean, ruins and
Easy.
battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
I've never heard of anyone going so far into the Fade. That's extraordinary.
Thank you. It's not a common field of study for obvious reasons. Not so flashy as throwing fire or lightning. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay there. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a mage rebellion. Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
Hmm. See, here's what we need to figure out. Do we want to romance him or not? Because you can romance people in this game. I usually go for Cullen. Why not? Why not? Let's go for it.
You came here to help, Solus. I won't let them use that against you.
How would you stop them?
However I had to.
Thank you. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
Okay. Let's move on. And it's telling me to go this way.
Tomorrow.
It wants me to go back to the chantry. Not yet.
How do you think they'll close that huge hole in the sky? Hello with the temple.
Thren.
If you're here to clean, Hess can get you a bucket and a broom. Anyone calls you knife here, come to me. Oh, you're her. Thren. Inquisition quartermaster. I'm doing what I can
Sorry.
to supply this
Had the
mess.
hiccups.
If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
How does someone end up as quartermaster for the Inquisition?
I served for Eldon under 10 Loghain MacTier. Best commanding officer this world has ever seen. After they all turned on him at Denerim, though, there wasn't much use for people who held that opinion. Queen Honora offered my services to the Inquisition. It was a kindness. She knew I supported her father and got me away from the political garbage.
Honestly, I would probably say that one. But I'm not dealing with that drama.
Your loyalty to the man you served is admirable, quartermaster.
Thank you. A lot of people
I
seem
mean,
to think they
in
know what
truth,
happened
that
at
is
Oxcar,
true.
but I was there. Tern Loghain never betrayed his king. If he'd brought the reinforcements, Darkspawn would have just killed everyone. He did what he had to do to save our country, and we betrayed him. I apologize. Sister Liliana told me I shouldn't talk about this. Just forget it.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site. Maybe Harriet can get our troops better weapons.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Okay, yeah, see, this one it says requisition for weapons. I already have the iron, I just have to go find the logging stand. And while I'm running that way, I can go speak to... I'll talk to Varric here in a minute. I can speak to the blacksmith.
Silence. I knew then, and crossed my heart.
Noops. Yeah.
Heaven has been filled with silence.
Like, in through here, you kind of want to come through it, because there's a lot of elf root and a lot of iron. Elf root is used for potions, and iron is used for, like, making weapons, making armor, because there is some crafting in this. You can craft your own armor if you want. Just honestly is up to you. Now when it does
something here.
this in
Better
the
take a
corner, you
closer
see
look.
where it's glowing or pulsing gold. You just keep scanning and it'll show you the approximate direction. And it's collectibles. That was the Master Tegan's notes that we needed. Alright. See, there's more iron. here we go. It's logging skill. Alright, that's all done. And as I run back that way, I'll collect more elf fruit so I can do that first upgrade of the health potions, which will be quite handy. I usually try to upgrade at least the health potions first, because, you know, in a tricky spot, gonna need them health potions. Iron. More fruit. But literally, this entire area is covered in mostly elf fruit and iron. So, you'll definitely be able to collect as much as you would want. Recording. Alright. So yeah, like I was saying, you want to make sure that you can collect as much as you want. It's completely up to you what you do. But it is a good habit to make, to go ahead and collect everything that you can. Let's see. I can go ahead and go talk to the blacksmith. Ooh, got a grip. Nice.
If the Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs better horses.
Harriet.
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
How did you come to be here?
Come from a little town called Lothring. Long gone now. I was in Redcliffe when the Darkspawn hit it during the Blight. Helped rebuild. Left when royalty decided it was time to hand the place over to the bloody mages. Ended up here. Just missed the boom. Can't decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch walking or the exact opposite.
You're still walking. That's always good.
True enough.
Who outfits the Inquisition's soldiers?
Not me. I've got work to do. Can't be passing a sword to every blighter who signs up. If you want to help the troops, talk to Thren, the quartermaster. She'll set up requisitions.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Right.
Alright, when he means by blighter, it's because in this game, in the series of games, there is the blight, which happens when the Darkspawn come up from the ground and attack, you know, the above ground people. Blighter is just, it's kind of like a derogatory, demeaning type of thing. You know, people that can't help themselves, that type of thing. Okay, that's just that.
Come on, you've seen our mounts.
Alright, so I'm going to talk to Varric real quick before moving on to
With passionate breath
Chant.
does the darkness creep.
I'm
It is the
glad.
whisper.
Got some new stuff. I really don't do bows. I'm more the double dagger. So can't wait to use that thief blade. Next level though. So all this I can sell. Cassandra. We can go ahead and give her the Morning Star for now. Solus. Nope, we only got the one. And then Varric. Varric we keep with Bianca, because that's his baby. But you can upgrade Bianca. Let's see. Light armor. Medium armor. Okay, scout coat. Awesome. Love to see it. Varric also has a scout coat. Heavy armor, we're going to go back to Cassandra. Oh, can't do that till level 4. And the lion's head is the symbol for Eldon. And light armor. Okay. We'll go ahead and give the Templar helmet to Cassandra. Alright. Oh, forgot accessories. Do we have new ones? Belt to spirit resistance. We'll go ahead and give to Solus. And along the way, you'll get better equipment.
Ah, you're awake and out of Lady Cassandra's clutches. And I slipped that, young elven lass good coin to tell me when you came back to us. No matter, no matter. Segret, honored to meet you. Thank you for all you've done, and hopefully will still do.
Thank you for your kind words.
Easily given. Our fate is quite literally in your hands, from what I hear. Anything you need is yours. For a reasonable price, of course. Supplies are a little tight, given the circumstances.
Yeah. Okay.
Until later.
Stay safe.
Okay. I'm gonna sell this. Not that. System one for level 4. That one is. Okay. So. I like just to keep my inventory clear. I wouldn't sell any of these, to be honest, because you can use them for crafting. These you can. Okay. What does he have for buying? Compare. I can put that on now. Does do better, but I do have empty medium arms and legs on the armor that I'm wearing now. Well, we can go ahead and buy it and give it to it's a level 6 item. Would have to come back for that. Weapons. That's two-handed. Nope, I'm good. Alright. We can go ahead and put Varric, excuse me, in the new armor we got for him. And it was the Inquisition. There we go. He looks nice. Looking nice, buddy. Varric.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
have no idea what's happening anymore.
That makes two of us. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and Maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived. Right. Can't believe it either.
I'm still not sure I believe any of this is really happening.
If this is all just the Maker winding us up, I hope there's a damn good punchline coming. You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
True story. True story. But I think we got this. Maybe. Okay, we're gonna turn this in. Alright, they now have their weapons. Awesome.
Even down in Rosamar?
Okay. Let's go check out the apothecary, see if we can go ahead and upgrade do our first upgrade for the potions. Show you how that's like. Okay, so you'll go here to the alchemic upgrades, hit potions, healing, and just hit research. Now for number 2, we need Imbrium and Prophet's Laurel, which we don't have right now. Can we do anything on this? Nope. 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 Alright. But we'll go ahead and come over here. This is where you equip potions. We'll go ahead and put the regenerate potion on there. And... Really? Oh, alrighty. Yay, I'm level 4! Let's go equip that armor. Oh, did I get rid of it? Whoops. That happens. Weapons to level 8. One thing I do wish, like in this game, that it would let me put items like that in a storage box. Yeah, definitely. That way we don't end up accidentally selling it. I'm gonna talk to Solus one more time,
Closing
and
the
then
breach is our primary goal.
we'll call it
But I
for
hope
the
we
night.
might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not? The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age. I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
We would do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
I'd like to know more about you, Solus.
Why?
You're an apostate, yet you risked your freedom to help the Inquisition.
Not the wisest course of action when framed that way.
I appreciate the work you're doing, Solus. I just wanted to know more about you.
I'm sorry. With so much fear in the air. What would you know of me?
Have you always traveled and studied alone?
Not at all. I have built many lasting friendships. Spirits of wisdom, possessed of ancient knowledge, happy to share what they had seen. Spirits of purpose helped me search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
I don't know of any spirits by those names.
They rarely seek this world. When they do, their natures do not often survive exposure to the people they encounter. Wisdom and purpose are too easily twisted to pride and desire.
You're saying that you became friends with Pride and Desire demons?
They were not demons for me.
Meaning?
The Fade reflects the minds of the living. If you expect a spirit of wisdom to be a pride demon, it will adapt. And if your mind is free of corrupting influences, if you understand the nature of the spirit, they can be fast friends.
I'm impressed that you could become friends with spirits.
Anyone who can dream has the potential. Few ever try. My friends comforted me in grief and shared my joy. Yet, because they exist without form, as we understand it, the Chantry declares that spirits are not truly people. Is Cassandra defined by her cheekbones and not her faith? Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
You have an interesting way of looking at the world, Solus.
I try. And that isn't quite an answer.
I look forward to helping you make new friends.
That should be... well...
That isn't quite an answer either. What made you start studying the Fade?
I grew up in a village to the north. There was little to interest a young man, especially one gifted with magic. But as I slept, spirits of the Fade showed me glimpses of wonders I had never imagined. I treasured my dreams. Being awake, out of the Fade, became troublesome.
Did spirits try to tempt you?
No more than a brightly colored fruit is deliberately tempting you to eat it. I learned how to defend myself from more aggressive spirits, and how to interact safely with the rest. I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness. There was so much I wanted to explore.
I gather you didn't spend your entire life dreaming.
No. Eventually, I was unable to find new areas in the Fade.
Why?
2 reasons. First, the Fade reflects the world around it. Unless I traveled, I would never find anything new. Second, the Fade reflects and is limited by our imaginations. To find interesting areas, one must be interesting.
Is this why you joined the Inquisition?
I joined the Inquisition because we were all in terrible danger. If our enemies destroyed the world, I would have nowhere to lay my head while dreaming of the Fade.
I wish you luck.
Thank you. In truth, I've enjoyed experiencing more of life to find more of the Fade.
How so?
You train to flick a dagger or an arrow to its target. The grace with which you move is a pleasing sight, element. You have chosen a path whose steps you do not dislike because it leads to a destination you enjoy. As have I.
So you're suggesting I'm graceful?
No. I am declaring it. It was not a subject for debate.
You said you traveled to many different places.
This world, or its memory, is reflected in the Fade. Dream in ancient ruins, and you may see a city lost to history. Some of my fondest memories were found in crumbling cities, long picked dry by treasure seekers, the best of the battlefields. Spirits press so tightly on the veil that you can slip across with but a thought.
Any place in particular?
I dreamt at Ostagar. I witnessed the brutality of the Darkspawn and the valor of the Ferelden warriors. I saw Alistair and the hero Ferelden light the signal fire, and Logain's infamous betrayal of Kaelin's forces.
I've heard the stories. It would be interesting to hear what it was really like.
That's just it. In the Fade, I see reflections created by spirits who react to the emotions of the warriors. One moment, I see heroic wardens lighting the fire, and a power-mad villain sneering as he lets King Kaelin fall. The next, I see an army overwhelmed and a veteran commander refusing to let more soldiers die in a lost cause.
And you can't tell which is real?
It is the Fade. They are all real.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Yeah. He makes a good point that with spirits pressed that close to the veil, which is the lining between our world, the material plane, and the spirit realm, that all of it's real. It just depends on the perspective.
You're back. And in one piece.
You said you thought Master Tajan was working on something special. If it helps, I found his notes.
The old codger was on the edge of a breakthrough here, but he couldn't see it. You want some of these mixed up? You just give the word.
Farewell.
Okay. And now we have opened the Lyrian potion recipe. which is not quite necessary just yet. We won't really be having that kind of problem until later on. But I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I hope you guys have a great night. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and let me know if you like it or not. Alright, have a good night.